right, real people, real life situation. Kenya has today's letter. What's going on?
All right, dear Sam, I was married and had an affair with a married man. I knew his wife from seeing her at the skating rink, but we were not friends. My girlfriends would point her out, saying that's his wife. Two of my girlfriends knew about the affair, but his wife did not. Our affair lasted about 2 years, and we were hot and heavy on and off during that time. We went on dates, stayed at hotels during lunch hours, and even went out of town on weekends. I don't know what he told his wife, but I would tell my husband that I had a work trip. We had an amazing love affair for 2 years until he broke it off when he felt his wife was getting suspicious. I was devastated and left with just my husband. Fast forward, I'm no longer married. Ironically, I became really good friends with his ex wife.
What?
She doesn't know about the affair I had with her husband many years ago. She and he are divorced now, and she has moved on with her life and has a new man. I am married again, and we both have new partners and are happy. We are going on a cruise together, and she and I are super close. We share a lot of secrets, and she talks to me like the sister I never had. If you were me in this situation, what would you do? Knowing that you and she have become really close, and this was over 11 years ago, would you tell her about the affair you had with her husband?
Oh my God! First of all, you still took, and she took her oath, but how did you allow? Like that's really how do you gonna befriend her?
How? How do you
Like
let it get this far?
Yeah, like how? That's trifling. How would you talking? You keep it moving. You don't go ahead and befriend her all the way like best buddies.
Mm.
I mean, they gonna be on a cruise together?
A whole cruise. Yes. But she's remarried, and the other
So?
woman is in a different relationship. So
Okay,
I mean,
both of them are. So they both. So she's not with her husband.
right?
The one she was sleeping with, and she ain't with her husband. The one she was cheating on.
But like, what? I don't know. Just to let it go this far is crazy,
That's a huge character flaw.
right?
You're
But
just gonna kick it with the woman.
Yeah.
You could have cut that off a long time ago. It's almost as if that it's so psychotic that you just wanted to have a relationship with her just so you
Because
it
he
can
cut you
remind
off.
because it reminds
Yep.
you right. That's yeah, and you know what? There are some people. Let me be quiet. There are some people who would do stuff like that, like soap operas,
Yes.
knowing that this person was the one. Now they don't know here, but she knows. You just described all the tricks and the sneakiness that you done, and you so still trifling that you will befriend her,
yeah, that's
be in
wrong.
her face.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He was sleeping with this woman's husband, not boyfriend from high school, and then her husband
Dirty dog.
for 2 years. 2 years.
And 11 years later, you and her are best buddies, and
That's
she don't.
crazy.
Come on,
Kiki and like it never happened. That's some crazy stuff right there.
Woo.
She got some issues.
Yeah, you do, woman. You, whoever you married to, he need to be careful.
That's a fact. But what? Okay, so you got the cruise booked. Y'all going. You got the couple dates going on. Y'all really, really close. This lady is confiding in you. So what are you supposed to do at this point?
Should I tell him? Should I tell her? No, dismiss yourself.
So just disappear. Like,
I mean, look. I mean, you're gonna go ahead and tell her, say, you know what? I'm gonna disappear out of your life because I'm one of the sickest people you probably ever met. I was your husband for 2 whole years. This is where we went. This is what we did. And I feel horrible that I befriended you. She ain't gonna say that. That's
she
what
might
you
as well tell at this point because what you gonna do?
leave her alone. It's not like they gonna still be friends afterwards.
Right. So go ahead and come clean because that
So
lady.
y'all
needs
think it's
to-
worse that she don't tell her why she stopped being her friend?
Absolutely. Why do that to that lady? You got to at least let her know that you were the cuckoo
Yeah.
bird that that was sleeping with her
This
husband.
is even worse. I think it's even worse. I think it's even worse
To tell her.
to tell her because now she's gonna feel betrayed 3 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 2 times. One would already, she already knew what she don't know what happened. She thought he was. She just didn't know it was you. And for you had to been the one that close all the time, you might haul off and get the biggest ass whooping you've ever seen. You you better not tell her on that ship because you're gonna be
Oh
going
no,
thrown
not on the
overboard.
ship. Don't do it on the ship.
Oh gosh.
I don't. That's pretty rough because
You
I don't
have
know,
to
just tell her.
have some type of balls to do
Yeah.
that, to befriend the person. Ain't like it was, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Some crazy
absolutely.
people in this world. That's
Yeah.
all I know.
But I think that if you don't tell this woman why you are just disconnecting, then you've injured her again because she's like, this was like a sister to me. This was a confidant. Why is she just up and, disappearing on me like this?
confidant.
So you got to tell her, like, I was foul. So that she can at least have a choice finally in the matter that she hasn't had a choice in for all this time.
All right, if you're just tuning in, this woman was having an affair. She was a married woman having an affair with this married guy. It didn't work out. They wouldn't. I think they was messing around for 2 years.
2 years.
He broke it off because he thought his wife was getting suspicious.
Right.
So he broke it off. Meanwhile, he did wind up getting a divorce, and so did this lady. She got a divorce from her husband. Now, she's now married to somebody else, right?
She's now married again.
But she befriended for a whole 11 years. She's been friends with her side dude, ex-wife.
11 years is long as heck, but okay, go ahead.
That is sick.
11 years
Yeah,
ago.
that's crazy, y'all.
But
But you know.
here's my thing with him, though. I mean, it's almost like you want to. Well, he probably didn't want to do that. Call her and say, "What the hell's wrong with you?
Right.
What?
He might
what
not even know.
He
He's
may not know.
11 years down the line.
Yeah.
He probably is not even thinking about this lady. She probably befriended his wife because he broke it off with her.
That's
and
how
was
crazy.
Like,
That's how
"Listen."
crazy. That's how
Right.
crazy. That's how crazy. Comments coming in. What you got?
All right. Now, Adrian said, you seem to have a need to inflict damage on people's hearts. What sadistic pleasure do you get from being top-notch messy? Yes. And Denise said, absolutely not. And being good associates, you are playing in her face. Yeah. Definitely playing in her face. And Anitra said, that's weird and you need help. Sounds like you're still trying to hold on to something by being connected to her. Please go heal that.
Yeah, that's what I said. You got to be. That's the only thing. You really trying to. You want to be with that man so bad that you befriended his ex-wife. She probably turn around and sleep with her.
Yeah, that's crazy because but even if she came and said, okay, I was married, my marriage was going bad, I made some bad decisions or whatever, and, this happened, I want to come clean with you, I say at least give this lady a chance to know the truth for once.
How many of y'all agree with that? I say you gonna make it worse for her.
For the lady,
The lady's gonna be worse, man. Cause she gonna think about all the times when she thought he was doing something. Then she gonna
Yes.
Then she gonna think about how she met you, and how all these years you was playing in her face. Something crazy. I don't know this other woman. I don't know. All I can do is think about a couple of my female friends, cousins and whatnot, and they cuckoo.
Yeah.
And they will snap out if they found out that a woman played in their face for 11 years.
I would want to know. I personally would just want to know. Tell me that you was playing in my face. Then I could get a good life lesson from it, and I could know to, be a little bit more cautious when it comes to my friendships.
Ooh, it's a tough one. What y'all got to say about it, man? Leave your comments here, 5780931. We'll read some more of these in just a bit.